I have to get ready for a third date. Yeah, folks, y'all heard me right. A third date with the same person. And before you ask, yes, it is Jonathan from last week's video. And you're like, third date? Haley, that was your first date. And it's been a week today, the day I'm filming it, actually. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right. And my mom thinks that's a bit much. Which, I don't know, maybe? I haven't really been on a lot of dates. I really wouldn't know. But, like, I kind of want to say no, it's not. Just because it's not like we're going on elaborate, big, planned dinner dates or something. Like, we went bowling last week. Ow. And then on Thursday, we went to a coffee shop. And we had coffee, talked, and we played the little card game, Phase 10. And I beat him. I just want to say that. I was pretty proud of myself. And then today, we're just going to play putt-putt. It's cute, but it's not like a big thing. And in theory, it shouldn't last. I don't know what my best friend just texted me. And I have no clue what she's talking about. Ow. Anyways. Yeah, so. But I don't know how much I want to tell you guys, because I don't want this video to be another I'm going on a date video, because, I mean, I'm going on a date today on the day that I film, but that's not what this is about. So, I think I want to do something to my hair. I just wanted to update you guys, you know, a little. I'm about to drip water everywhere. There's a trash can underneath me. I just got out of the shower. I went swimming this morning, so that's why, because it's like noon. Anyways, where'd my brush go? I'm thinking about doing something to my hair again, which, like, I literally just washed my hair, but, like, y'all, for a hot minute, I was thinking highlights. I was thinking I was gonna do highlights on myself, because I've done them before. I have. When I was blonde, when I started, like, stepping away from the full bleach blonde look and wanted to do more of, like, a shadow root situation without actually doing a shadow root, I would do, like, highlights on my roots so that, like, I could have grow out but it not be like the harsh line. And I think I did a pretty good job personally when I would do that. But the thing is my hair was already blonde, so, like, I feel like in that instance it was less of a drastic change. It had less of, like, reason to fail, you know? So then I was like, maybe I could do a balayage. But then I remembered, now it's been like over 6 months, which is crazy, because I think I did my hair in September and October, maybe November as well, so maybe not as long, but I mean, it's May, it's almost June, so yeah, like 6 months. And my hair has grown so much in the last 6 months, like more than it's grown in almost 2 years, I want to say. Excuse me, I just burped. Gross. This is just my moisturizer. So I was like, maybe a balayage, but I bleached my hair and then I put ginger and darker red on top and then a brown on top of that. So I really don't think any bleach is gonna lift well at all. So then I was thinking, you know what, maybe I can just, like, do a gloss situation and just refresh my hair for the summer. But again, it's like, I went swimming today, and, like, I'm gonna be swimming all summer. I have a season pass to a local pool, so, like, I don't want to spend that much money doing my hair to then go to the pool 3 times next week and just obliterate it. So I don't know. I think if so my hair is so dark, maybe I can, like, not tone it, that's the wrong word, maybe just do, like, a demi-permanent dye, but, like, a fun color, but it has to be a dark fun color. So then my brain's like, we have, like, purple, blue, and green maybe, but I don't know. So here's what I think. I'm gonna think on it for the time being, and I think before my date tonight, because it's not super late, I have to be there around 6. I think he said, because he's leaving work to do it. So I'm meeting him there. Maybe before I go, we make a quick stop at Sally's. And then we have fun tonight. And I tell you more about Jonathan and just about the date in general while I'm doing my hair. How about that? That sounds fun. Good girl time. I need to do my nails too. They're still the same as last week. But they held up really well. It's only chipping in like a few places. So I was really proud about that. I have hair. I didn't realize y'all guys could have told me. I have hair now all over my hand. So, I'm gonna put, so last week, remember how I said I didn't like it, and then throughout the day, I ended up really liking it. I just didn't like it at first. So I'm gonna use this again, today, but I'm actually gonna go diffuse my hair with it, just to see what it looks like diffused. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back in a bit. Maybe I'll come back ready. So it's not gonna be super hot, but I don't think it's gonna be that chilly. So I don't know. I have a few outfits in mind that I think I want to wear, so we'll figure that out. How about that? I'll come back when I'm ready. See you soon. So sorry. I have a neighbor that's doing yard work. This is what I'm going with. It's casual, but still kind of cute. I think I like my hair. It's not as defined as it was when it was air dried, but it's big. It makes my hair feel fuller. So my nipple's nippling. So I think it's okay. I wanted to talk to you about something real quick. Well, these are the hair options that I'm picking from. I think green would look really cool, but I think purple will show up better. So I think green, because I'm not lightening my hair. So I think Max, he's behind you guys. So I think green would just make my hair look very dark and you'd only see it in the light. But purple might do the same thing. Also, hey Ollie, guess what? Guess who's 3 today? It's your birthday. Hi, happy birthday. Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all didn't even see my makeup. You can't see my makeup. It's very, very light. Very, like, I didn't want to go to anything because he's coming from work. Like, he's like going home, walking the dog, and going straight there. Because he's been, he works 12-hour shifts. And so he's already had a long day, and so I understand him wanting to spend time with me because I'm great, but also like not wanting to be out too late. So he gotta go home, walk the dog, and then we're gonna go play putt-putt, and I'm gonna beat him, I think. Anyways, but that's besides the point. So me and you real fast are gonna go to Sally's. See you there. I forgot that I did a transition. What a bummer. I'm here. Let's go. The biggest, what am I trying to say? Selection of semi-permanent, because I do not want permanent. So there's that green, which I think on my dark hair would look pretty emerald, I would think. And then I guess that royal purple I could pick from. I don't know how much these are. Does anyone know anything about this Punky color brand? Because it says not recommended for dark blonde or darker. It doesn't have to look that, like, I'm okay with like an emerald situation. It's semi-permanent. It says it can last from 10 to 30 washes, depending on how long you put it in your hair. But that's expecting you have pre-bleached hair, and I don't want to lighten my hair. Okay, the girls in there, so fun, so chatty. One of the girls ended up helping me like come up with the plan. So we both agreed, even though I love the green, my brother wanted me to do the green. We just don't think the green would lift very well, because we did get a permanent hair color, but any type of permanent hair color besides blue that is colorful isn't gonna last. Like, sorry, it's not gonna last. So and I'm gonna do like a balayage effect, like mainly just the ends. I'm not doing my whole head. So we both agreed, and I kind of told her my hair history with me doing like the copper stuff last fall and going back over it with just brown, that I already have red tones. So we went with this purple, which seems very purple. but it's more warm toned than the other purple they had. And I think, again, like, because we're using a 20 volume, with it lifting a little bit of this brown off while it's depositing with the red underneath, I think it'll give me like almost a pinky purple vibe, almost, maybe. That's the goal. But anyways, they were so fun in there. We ended up talking about my nails and like nail stuff for a hot minute. But now I've got to go on my date with Jonathan. So I will meet you guys later at home to do my hair and to talk date stuff. Okay, love you.
6.5 hours later.
Hey besties, I'm back. The date night. There. I'm not one to kiss and tell, but I will admit to you guys, I haven't kissed him yet. And honestly, I'm glad. Not because I don't necessarily want to. It's just, I think I told you guys, your girl was a slut for a hot minute. So taking things really, really slow is actually really refreshing and really nice. And y'all might think that like going bowling and going to putt-putt or whatever is very like juvenile-esque dates. No one said that to me, but I feel like it's something somebody would say. But I don't know, I just like it. So anyways, I already pre-mixed the color. That's what it looks like. Crazy if this is gonna be purple. And you already know what I got because I showed you guys already in the car. But I did want to say that after I bought everything, Bree, bestie, my bestie, IRL, finally messaged me back because I did ask her and send her the 2 pictures I showed you guys earlier. And I also have some foil that I'm going to use to try and protect my shirt because this is the only dark shirt I have. And I don't want to ruin Shrek. He's one of my loves. So I'm going to try and use foil to like protect the end, you know? So I'm just going to pre-rip it. So I guess I can turn it a little bit so we can kind of talk while I do this. And of course she was like, the green would look so cool and different. And I agree. I kind of have like secondhand, like, or not secondhand, just kind of feel kind of about not getting the green. But me and the girl, I think I told you guys, both decided that because I'm not lightening my hair and because of what's underneath this, remember I went copper and red, that with the 20 volume developer, with this color that will lift a little bit, it will look better, warmer with the purple, as well as just like my hair just naturally is kind of warm toned. So I don't know, maybe this fall we can like go into the green. Okay, I have 4 sheets of foil. I don't think I'm gonna need more than that. I don't really have a plan, like a real plan. I was just gonna kind of wing it, which, let's be honest, anyone who does their hair at home, that is what they're doing. They're winging it. We're all wingers. If I look above you guys, it's because I have a mirror above you guys, and for some reason that's easier for me to like see myself instead of looking at the viewfinder. I told you guys I was going to talk to you guys about my date, so with Jonathan. So I think I mentioned that this was our 3rd date, because it was. And I think I also asked if y'all thought, how do I want to do this? Because I definitely don't want that big of a section. Maybe I'll just... So I have a lot of breakage at the back of my neck, and I think it's because I wear my hair in ponytails a lot, and I'm looking up and doing this a lot at work. So that's something, I guess. Can I tuck this into my shirt? Okay, back to Jonathan. So it was our 3rd date in a week, which again, my mom thinks is much. I don't know if I agree. I mean, like, maybe? I don't know. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna, yep, this is what we're doing. Well, we're doing it now. And then just gonna kind of work it up like that, maybe. Okay, yeah, it was our third date. So our first date was the last video, and we went bowling. And then we went to a coffee shop and just to try and talk and get to know each other a little better, just because bowling is not really a talk-friendly game, because one of you is always up doing your next turn. So, like, you know. Whoops. So, that was nice, and we played, I think I mentioned, we played Phase 10, because his family growing up was really into, like, board games and card games, and I think they're fun. I like them. So, and I beat him, and I think I mentioned last week, he beat me in bowling. And so, after we did putt-putt, you know, he wanted to plan something else, or not putt-putt, bowling, but he wanted to plan something else. And he had paid for everything up to this point, which I really appreciate, but don't expect. And I wanted to pay for something, but y'all know I'm broke. So I suggested putt-putt, because I feel like anywhere you go to play putt-putt, or mini golf, however you want to say it, is never that expensive. In this particular place we were going to, I know they only pay cash in 2025. They still only take cash. So I didn't tell him. He'd never been. So I didn't tell him that. So he fully expected he was paying again. And I whooped in with like, oh, they only take cash, and threw a $20 bill. But unfortunately, you beat me at putt-putt. And we played 18 holes. So what's that, 32 holes? So the second game, because it's like 2 courses, 2 18-hole courses. The second game, he didn't beat me by that much. Okay, I lied. Both games, he beat me by like 10 points. But, we haven't planned anything yet, because I think I mentioned he does work 12s. So, he had to be at work at like 5 o'clock this morning and worked until 5 in the afternoon, and then we met up at 6. And we ended up, after playing mini golf, because he expected it to take long. I didn't, because I planned on him knowing he had to be, like, he was going to be getting off work. So I wasn't trying to, like, take up too much of his time. And, he ended up asking for us to go get frozen yogurt afterwards, which was very nice and kind. Of course, his treat. But, well, not of course, but he did. We had a conversation about, like, the whole pay situation. And how I was like, I don't expect it. And then, yeah, anyways. He's very nice. Is that gonna stay while I do my other side? I'm covered. Maybe I should have prepped this side first. I really don't want this on me more than it has to be. Oh no, I don't think this is gonna work. This isn't working very well. Maybe I just fold it. There we go. It does not cover the whole hair that's dyed, but it's better than nothing, I guess. My neck is gonna be purple. I need to rethink everything. That's better, I guess. Is it gonna fall off? There is purple on my boob somewhere because it just got on my arm. I'm gonna be purple. This feels wrong to do backwards, but I don't know how to not do it backwards. I'm gonna be so purple right there. I also didn't tell him I was doing this. I don't think I'm going to. He has no warning the next time I see him that I'm gonna have maybe purple hair. We'll see how this turns out. I think I might give up on the foil. Yep. Anyways, I did go into 2020. My floor is gonna be purple. Go into 2025, you know, wanting to like date more, and you know, y'all know I was supposed to stay off the apps, and I did for like a quarter of the year, and then I got back on the apps for a short while, and it seems like I found a halfway decent guy, so I'm pretty pleased with that. He seems really nice. But he's a man, so we can't trust him. I say this. I met a really nice boy, so I feel the need to dye my hair purple. That's not a red flag at all. At all. I really don't know what else to tell you guys about him. Like we talked about things. I don't want to like out his whole life, so I don't know. Like, I think if things go well, we could have something really nice. I hope I'm like doing this evenly. Like, how high up did I go? This is just the underneath of my hair. Yeah, that feels about right. I think I'm going up a little higher than I initially planned, but it's okay, I guess. This is not really doing anything, let's be honest. I'm covered. My shirt, my shirt's gonna be purple. You know what? It was a good attempt. We tried our best. I don't need the wall to be purple. The wall's gonna be purple. Everything's gonna be purple. Everything is gonna be purple. How am I gonna part my hair? Because I don't want it on my roots. I love doing things alone, but sometimes it's not my best interest. But only sometimes. I am wasting toilet paper right now. Y'all remember when toilet paper was something you couldn't find? God, I'm gonna be purple. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, we're just doing 3 sections. Kind of like when you straighten your hair, which I never do. I own a straightener, but my hair just looks wrong when it's flat. I think it. Y'all know a really bad thing about this. So we're having some plumbing issues, and we had to fix the faucet or change faucets in the bathroom sink, or not sink, bathroom, like the shower. And since we did that, the shower head water pressure, it's gone down. So we're gonna have to someone's gonna have to come back out and check it. But it's not fixed right now. And what am I doing? Dyed my hair. So washing this out is gonna be a challenge. I'm gonna show y'all something cool in just a second, but I just mixed it up. It's what the dye is doing, because it's kind of interesting what's happening, and it's because it's what's the word? Oxidizing in the bowl, but it looks really cool when it's doing it. So I can kind of show you. So, look. Oh, y'all can't really see. I'll give it more time. Hold on. Let's just give it a little second. Okay. It looks kind of purple, right? Kind of. And then I mix it, and suddenly it's not as purple. Science. It's cool. Stay in school, kids. You want to know something that really grinds my gears that teenagers will do? Is they'll go to school all 12 years, and then senior year. These are people who don't have reasons. Like, I knew one of them. I worked with one when I was younger, and he was younger than me. And he was a senior. And he just stopped going to school. Like, would skip a lot, which, like, we all kind of skip sometimes. But I'm talking, like, he only went to, like, the first week, maybe, if he even went that long, to senior year. And then, like, after, like, a month and a half, ended up dropping out. It's like, how are you going to drop out senior year? He did 11 other years. Probably more than that, because I don't know, I was technically in school. Like, when I was, like, pre-K or something. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just daycare. Anyways. And then just to, like, not do the last few months, and, like, they're not going to flunk you out 9 times out of 10. They want you gone as much as you want to be gone. So as long as you show up, essentially, you're going to graduate. And I just think that's so lazy, because then, like, now you have to pay money, I think, to to like get the equivalent, I can't say it, of a GED. And that's so dumb. So if you are a senior in high school thinking about dropping it, don't. Just get your diploma. I'm not telling you you have to go to college. Just finish high school. There's no point in not. Finish high school and then you can do hair videos on YouTube if you really want. It is all over my neck. Yeah, maybe I can join the Blue Man group after this. Though they are bald. That is my face. You know, at least I'm doing this after the date. I'm starting to get lazy and have thicker sections, and that's not a good sign. I do really hate that I did wash my hair earlier, just because I don't want to wash my hair again. But it's a little late for that. Also, it's 10 o'clock at night. What if I stain my bathroom floor and my face and my neck and you don't even see anything on my hair? What if I spent $20 and you only see purple on my face? But back to what I was saying, it's like 10 p.m. because the date lasted pretty long because he loves talking to me because I'm so fun. And, which I knew the sun wasn't going to be out anyways. I didn't think we were going to be out that late. But I'm not going to have the sunshine to show you unless I film some in the morning before I upload. That might be what I have to do for you guys. Just to show you something in the sunlight, you know? See if we see anything. We're staying hopeful. We're going to say that it's definitely going to be visible. One thing I just hope does not happen is I hope it doesn't make the bottom of my hair look black while the top of my hair stays like brown. Like, that's what I don't want to happen. So I feel like that would look wrong. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't go with the green, because I figured the green would just make it look black. And since I wasn't doing my whole head, it would look weird to have like an ombre effect of black. Maybe. Yeah, it would look like I dyed my hair 6 months ago and it would just, I don't feel like it looked good. Okay, last piece. And we're on the top section. And I actually have a lot more hair dye than I thought I would. Did we see anything? I don't know. It just looks like my hair with purple stuff on it. Tell me what this looks like. Is it better or worse than the front of my neck? Do I do like money piece? No, I feel like it just needs to be like the balayage ombre situation. I think that would look best. I think. What do I know? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl with access to adult money and Sally's beauty. I don't like it when my hair is in my face like this. It's like the worst thing that happens when you go and get your hair cut, when they have to pull it all in front of your face. It's like the worst part. How about y'all tell me about y'all's day or any dates you've gone on? Do you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, a person? Let me know. How are they treating you? Do I need to like somebody? Last side, and then I can try and get the purple off my skin. Green would have been so cool. Purple's gonna be cool too. Green would have been so cool. I've had green hair, kind of. But my hair was really short. And it was like a natural demi-permanent dye situation that didn't require a developer. And it only looked green in certain lightings for like a day. And it was really cool, but it did do what I said I thought green would do. It's kind of just turn my hair black for the most part. So I think for me to get the green I'd want, I'd have to lighten my hair, and I'm just not there right now. I did tell you guys that me and Bree have finalized our Halloween photo shoot theme, right? I know it's May or June, but I'm excited. And the reason I just did that, kind of had us like decide and stuff now is because I feel like the theme we're going with, we need time to collect things for the photo shoot and for our costume. Because we are going to do what we did last year and go to a haunted house dressed up after the photo shoot. I will say this year we're not going to be scary purposely. Ooh. Alright. I think I'm done. Hair dyeing. Is that going to be my thing? Y'all tell me, was it? Probably. I need to, okay, I'm going to clean up. We're going to develop for probably 30 minutes. I'm going to rinse. And I guess I'll show you when it's wet, but I don't think it's going to look that interesting wet. So probably going to have to dry it. I hate blow drying my hair. It's so not fun. I'm covered. Oh, damn. This is such a spoiler, isn't it? I said I'd check in when it's wet. I'm fresh out the shower. I think it looks the exact same. Maybe a little different than my roots, but we'll just have to wait till it dries. I kind of expected it to look just dark right out of the shower. But I don't feel like drying my hair tonight. So I think I'm going to let it air dry. I'm going to do my nails. And I'll just check in with you guys in the morning. I think that'll be good. I think that's what I've decided. So, hopefully I didn't and I thought my neck was going to be staying so bad. I'm really not seeing a whole lot. Because it was looking really bad in between, in between me doing it, or I guess during the process time. That part is so fucked. Anyways, here's to hopefully I stained my bathroom floor for a reason, because there are 2 purple spots now. Fun. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Love ya. Good night. Good morning. If you're a Harry Styles fan, do you recognize my hat? I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I don't know what I expected to happen since I was not lightening my hair. And I haven't seen it in sunlight yet. But in the house, remember how I said I think if I did green, it would just make my hair dark? Same thing happened with purple, so it really didn't matter. I could have gone green, I guess, but I guess hair reveal. Wow, I'm bald. Alright, do we see it? Do we see anything? Maybe a little? A little shine? I really, cannot tell. My hair just looks a little darker. I guess kinda purpley. I can say it definitely looks different than my roots. But I don't know I can't tell if it's a good thing. I really can't. It's not the picture. Was this a fail? Also, my face looks like this because I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I did literally wake up, let the dogs out, put on clothes, and I walked out here. So, yeah. Well, let's try it with the flash, maybe. Don't see anything? Does it look different with the flash on? Can you tell? Be honest. Maybe as yeah, I see some right there, maybe. Just a little bit. Maybe as it gets washed and fades a little, it won't be so dark. Maybe we'll be able to see more. I don't know, we'll check in next week. Also, I did do my nails. My mom sent me this picture that was supposed to look like pool water. That I thought was really cool, and I thought I could do it. And so I tried it, and I feel like it looks like I don't know how to do dots. But that was my attempt. I don't hate it. It's just not the picture. So I guess nothing this week is the picture I want it to be. Cool. Well, anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week as always. And remember, tell me if 3 dates in 1 week is too much. And then tell me if you see anything different about my hair besides it being a little darker on the ends. And tell me about your love lives, because I asked. Love ya.